What screamed to you? I have lots of money. I had a friend who was very wealthy, but you would never know it. He lived in a normal house, drove a normal car, and wore normal clothes. He was a very down-to-earth guy. One day we were talking about cars, and I mentioned that I had always wanted a Porsche. He said, "Oh, I have a Porsche." I was surprised and asked him why he didn't drive it. He said, "I don't like to show off." A few days later, he called me and said, "Hey, I need to go pick up my Porsche from the shop. Do you want to come with me?" I said, "Sure," and we drove to the shop. When we got there, he went inside to pay, and I waited outside. A few minutes later, he came out and said, "Okay, let's go." I looked around, but I didn't see a Porsche. I asked him where it was, and he pointed to a beat-up old car. I said, "That's not a Porsche." He laughed and said, "No, it's not, but it gets me where I need to go." I was confused and asked him why he had told me he had a Porsche. He said, "I do have a Porsche. It's in the garage. I just don't drive it." I was amazed. He had a Porsche, but he didn't drive it because he didn't want to show off. That was the moment I realized how wealthy he really was.